Hello stock stalkers, welcome back to the channel. Last week was interesting. We did not have any big moves. However, market managed to close in green for Thursday's session. However, when we look at weekly chart, we are still in red with a dodgy candle. Let's analyze the market index first and then we check out some stocks. With that, let's roll the intro. This is the daily chart of Dubai Financial Market Index. As we are seeing, market is about 200-day exponential moving average, so technically we can say we are in an uptrend. Also, it's maintaining its higher highs and higher lows. This area right here is important support area for the market. As we can see, when the market came to retest this level for the third time, it took a huge bounce, consolidated in this area, and eventually it broke to the upside. Yes, as I did mention, this area is resistance, that is around 2620 to 2630. It did break to the upside but got rejected right here at this level. So now the new area of resistance is somewhere around this area. Let me put a line here, right here. So we can say 2667 is new resistance as of now. It came back retracing to the downside, found support at around 2600 levels, and in Thursday's session we saw a huge green candle. Yes, again we are in resistance zone. If we cross this one, the next resistance will be previous swing high, that is around 2667, and then market should eventually test the highs of 2700 area. Let's move up to weekly chart now. This is the weekly chart of Dubai Financial Market Index. Let me remove the drawing first to avoid any confusions. Okay, so we can see a red dodgy candle right into the resistance. Dodgy means indecisiveness in the market. There are two scenarios from here. Either market can push to the upside to retest this area, that is around 2700, that is coinciding with this 200-day exponential moving average also. Moving averages are dynamic support and resistance lines. Scenario number two is it can come down to retest the lower area, that is around 2600 again to take a bounce, or it can come further down, that is a strong support at 2557 area. Let's see how market behaves in coming week. Let's check out some stocks now. Gulf Financial House. This stock looks very interesting. It broke this trend line that was acting as a resistance. We could see a clear-cut breakout from this area with this solid green candle. At the same time, very next day it got rejected. In Thursday's session, we are seeing a dodgy candle, also a candlestick pattern that is called inside day candle. It means it opened within the previous day's candle and closed within the previous day's candle itself. This area is the opening or the high of the candle, and this area is the low of previous day's candle. How do we trade this one? It's very simple. We wait for the breakout to the upside and take the trade. If it breaks to the downside and if we have already purchased this stock, I recommend to exit. What is the target? The target of this stock will be the previous swing high if you are a swing trader. That is somewhere around 0.668. DR. Slowly and steadily it's making some moves but still not in an uptrend. Why do I say this? Previously we could see it made a huge candle but could not break the resistance. It came back for retest or retracement. Again it tried to push to the upside, got rejected at 200-day exponential moving average, that is obviously acting as a dynamic resistance. It came back again to the downside, but we can see through the price action it did not come back at the same level again, which is right here at around 0.62. We could see support at 0.26 and it pushed to the upside, getting rejected again at the same area, that is around 0.276. What I want to see is a clear break of this resistance. Let it come back for a retest or a correction and then I take the trade. My first target, as you all know, is at 0.29. My final target will be at this area, that is 0.318. Union Properties. It's also trying hard to move up but no major moves yet. We can say as of now it's going through a phase. We can call this phase as accumulation. If it breaks to the upside, the move will be very big as it has been consolidating in this area for a long time. As of now, it's below 200-day exponential moving average. Also, we can see it's making lower lows and lower highs, so we can call it it's in a downtrend. We do not want to enter when a stock is in a consolidation phase. We want to buy when it's in an uptrend. So let's wait for a clear breakout to the upside and then take the trade. As of now, it's in a no trading zone. Salama, a very good stock. Recently they announced dividends. Surely this stock is in an uptrend. As of now, it's trading within this wedge pattern. It recently broke the resistance area. This was the resistance. Let me draw. This was the resistance area. When it broke the resistance to the upside, I was expecting a retest of the same level again, as it should act as a support. But since they have announced dividends, I don't think so it will come back to retest the same area. There is a new level of interest right here in the market, which we can see. Let me zoom the chart. Previously, when the market was trying to go up, we can see this long wicks indicating sellers are present at this level. Very next day, sellers brought it down, but buyers came in and pushed the price to the upside, meaning this area is of interest to the market. So what I want to see is a good bounce from this area, see a bullish candle and enter the trade. Where is the target? This upper trend line is my target. DAMAC Properties, still in a no trading zone, it's struggling to cross this resistance area. We can clearly see it tried so many times here, but unfortunately it got rejected. What we want to see is a cross of this resistance area with a strong candle, a small pullback or a retest of this area, and then we can go long. Emaar Properties, a very good trade and a very good example of support and resistance area. I had mentioned in my previous analysis, once the resistance is broken, let it come back for a retest. You are not supposed to buy when the market is in a push phase. Imagine people who bought in this area right here. They must be thinking, okay, Emaar have gone up, it will go further up to the recent high, that is around 4.18. No, market does not move like this. If it is going to the upside, it will definitely come back for a correction. Exactly the same thing happened. We can see a bounce again at the previous resistance, which is now acting as a support. And we can also see a solid green candle next to it, meaning buyers are sitting here. It's very good to enter. Your next target should be around 4 and the last target should be around 4.18. Dubai Islamic Bank, still the same story. We can see it's in a range right at the 200-day exponential moving average area. Let it give a breakout to the either side and we will trade accordingly. As of now, just wait and watch. Emaar Malls, very good price action and in an uptrend as of now. Also price is above white line, that is 200-day exponential moving average. Let's see the price action here. It's going up, made a low, made a new higher high, made a new higher low. Again pushed to the upside, making a new higher high. It came back to retest, making a new higher low. This is a typical and best example of a trending market. A trending market to the upside. Let me remove the drawing right here. If you have seen my previous analysis on Emaar Malls, I had mentioned this area is resistance. We can clearly see we got resisted here, we got resisted here. It means sellers are sitting here. So resistance, once broken, as I keep mentioning, should act as a support. And this is the place where you have to wait to buy. You should not buy when the market is in a push phase. Imagine you bought at this area. This was a resistance or a push phase. If you bought here, very second day market gapped down. You are already in loss, thinking, oh my god, I'm already in loss, let me exit the position. You exit the position here, very next day you are seeing a green candle. Why it happens? Because you sold at support and bought at resistance. This is the reason people fail in stock market or lose their money in stock market, and then they blame the stock market that it's a scam, it's a gamble, blah blah blah. Now when you see a green candle at the support area, which was previously resistance, immediately you should grab this opportunity to buy it. You can buy this one even now. Your next target is the previous swing high and the resistance, that is around this area, 1.97 to 1.98. Guys, I hope my videos are helping you and you're learning something out of it. If you are, do not forget to subscribe the button, and also to support the channel, smash the like button. Last week I had mentioned Emaar Malls is in a downtrend. You could clearly see it's making lower lows and lower highs. But as of now, we are seeing a reversal. A bullish reversal is taking place. Why do I say this? Let me delete this. Firstly, price is moving about 200-day exponential moving average, meaning it's starting to trend to the upside. Also, we can see a good bullish price action. Price came down, tried to push up, got rejected, again it came down. When it was trying to go up, again it got rejected, and now it have cleared the resistance. This was the previous resistance. With this solid green candle, it have managed to cross above the resistance. Now, is it good for entry? Yes, but I would still wait. I want to see a nice bullish candle here. This particular candle is still bearish. This long wick to the upside indicating sellers are sitting here. Yes, the strong resistance is at this level, say around 2.87. If you are entering the trade after confirmation, that is after a bullish candle, your next target should be the previous swing high, that is around 3.16. Air Arabia. Technically the chart is looking very good. Last week I had mentioned let's wait for a breakout of this range, and yes, we are seeing a breakout of this range. Also we saw a retest. The retest is also very successful. We are seeing this solid green candle is good for entry. But I would still not take this trade. Reason being, COVID cases are increasing all over, especially in India. So definitely airline industry will take a hit. So there are good chances it might come back again within this range. If you are a risk taker, yes, you can enter the trade. Your next target should be the previous swing high, that is somewhere around 1.40. Now, if you want to wait for a confirmed news, if airline industry is bouncing back, you can wait, or else you can enter the trade. Emirates NBD Bank, surely in a strong uptrend. As of now, it's at a very critical stage, meaning at a strong resistance area. We can clearly see this area got rejected. It came down, again it tried, was not successful, came down, it took a bounce right from the 200-day exponential moving average. Then what happened is, it again tried for the third time. We can see a red candle indicating selling pressure. In Thursday's session, we are seeing a doji candle. Doji means indecisiveness. It can either go to the upside or it can come back to retest the lower area around 200-day exponential moving average. So wait for a breakout and then enter the trade. That's it guys, I hope this video was helpful. Do not forget to smash the like button. Thanks for watching and keep stocking.